Tuesday to the very slow process of building a road. If you've been stuck in traffic, you know road work is pretty time-consuming business, but now a Dutch innovation may curb some of that. We found an amazing machine about an hour's drive south of Amsterdam where it's putting smiles on bricklaying road crews and everyone who sees it.
This is Vegastraat in Veldhoven, Netherlands, and today it's getting a makeover. These guys work fast, but it's a back-breaking job. That's why they're getting a hand from Tigerstone.
Tigerstone is a paving machine that comes in a 4 or 5 or 6 meter width. And what it does is it paves the road.
Alexander Hartebal has the unenviable task of maneuvering the monster machine onto the tiny European street. Under the curious, watchful eyes of workers and neighbors alike, he manages to squeak it into place with inches to spare.
My first impression was a very big machine, and I heard it, I thought, no, that cannot be true. The stones that come out of the machine as a carpet. And I saw it first time, I thought, well, this is great.
That's right. This machine rolls out roads.
When they start, the machine is like 2 meters backwards, and they start making the pattern and they work up into the machine.
As the road workers build up the pattern, one enthusiastic resident can't resist pitching in, much to their amusement.
I find it very nice to do this to the grandchildren. And dan say I, bommen, make that stick straight.
Once the pattern's built up, guys climb on board and fill the chute to the top. Then, with the push of a button, they roll the machine backwards.
It's like Tetris. The stone seeks its own way and fits on the other stones, so you don't have to put. When you're on your knees, you need to hammer the stones with your hand at the right place. But with this machine, you can let the stones glide down, and they find their way.
Guided by a curbside sensor, it unfurls a perfect patch of road.
When the machine is working at 6 meters wide, it's 1,500 kilos that pushes the stones down, and that's all gravity. And that's why it tightens and it locks the stones and it pushes them to the side.
Tigerstone takes a lot of pressure off the pavers.
Normally they sit on their knees all day long, and they got sore knees, their hip is wearing, their back is hurting them, and they need to work a lot of years. What we did, we brought the road up so they can stand. And the first time they all, especially the older pavers, they say, no, I don't want to stand on that machine, blah, blah. But when they work a week with it, they are so excited. They really love it.
It's not only easier, it's faster too.
Normally they make, let's say, 100 square meters, one person, and with this machine, 150 square meters a day.
Tigerstone is remarkably quiet because it's electric.
You don't have the noise all day from a big diesel motor.
And guys no longer have to sit out a job because of the weather.
We also have machines with a cover on top of it, so they can work when it's raining or when the sun is very is burning. They are out of the. They work in the shade, and then when it rains, they are dry.
Alexander's a big fan of the machine, but he's not the inventor.
Yeah, that's a special job. That's my job. I'm the engineer of the machine.
Henk van Kuyk got the idea when his own street was repaved.
The project was almost a year, and it was rainy. It takes too long. So I said, okay, that's marvelous. The people on their knees and that. And I said, okay, maybe it can better.
He made it easy to use for one simple reason.
We don't have enough young bricklayers here in Holland. How do you say that? It's not so popular.
And yet, roads in Europe and other parts of the world are still being paved with stone.
benefit instead of asphalt is when you need to work in the sewers or cables or whatever, you can open up the road, you can fix it, and you can put the road back. It's very common here in the Netherlands that we use these kinds of stone. And you see now in countries where it's very hot that there's the asphalt is melting, and you see now that they are also going to these brick stones.
So it seems there's a long and bright road ahead for the Tiger Stone.